you had an interesting chart, at least interesting to me, about net population gains and losses in counties. And you also had information about how many senior citizens are working. How are the demographics of Oregon changing and the demographics of the workforce changing?
Yeah, the aging of the baby boom population cohort is, inescapable in terms of our number and in terms of our economic outlook and the regional outlook across the state. And so right now we're really getting to the point where baby boom workers are retiring en masse. Many of them have put this off for the last few years, some for financial reasons, but the numbers now going forward are pretty inescapable. We're getting to large numbers of workers getting into their high 60s and early 70s when traditionally people pull out of the workforce. And so as this happens, this puts downward pressure on our ability to grow. We're not just losing workers, but we're losing very productive workers with a lifetime of experience who are replaced by younger workers who might not be as productive. And so this is a weight on growth, and it's also a constraint on our population gains, which is a great comparative advantage that Oregon has had in the past. And so in addition to having more deaths among older folks, we're also seeing slow birth rates among the millennial population cohort that's following. And so this really limits our natural rate of increase, the number of births minus the number of deaths. And so in Oregon as a whole, on average, before we get to the year 2030, we'll get to the point where deaths outnumber births. And so in absence of people moving to the state, we won't see any population gains. Now, encouragingly, in recent years, those migration trends have remained very strong in Oregon. In particular, we've never seen them more broad-based across the entire state where every region is growing. And in fact, over the last 5 years, all but Grant County have added people. So that's very encouraging.